There's a text message I have saved from someone special in my life. And it goes, quote, "You're such an inspiration to me because after everything, you still have nothing but love to give." And I envy that because I too want to turn my hurt into love. I just don't know how. It just ends up hurting me and chipping away who I once was, end quote. I relate this text message to what people consider the great law of karma, the law of cause and effect. People believe karma is just the concept of good and bad karma, but this is not the case. There's a 12 law set of karma, more so a guideline of how to use the karma and apply it to your life. But for this note, we will focus on the law of karma that demonstrates the concept of good and bad karma. Whatever you put into the universe will come back to you. It is important to know that you will always reap what you sow. Your thoughts and actions will have consequences, and everything is connected. And whatever you do will manifest its way back to you, whether that be in a negative form or a positive form. So it is important to put out in the universe what you would like to get back in return. It's the 6th day of Ramadan. I'm not gonna lie, bro, I am thirsty, bro. I've gotten really used to the hunger. Like my body, they tell you that your body can go immensely longer without eating than drinking, and I've seen how true that is. Cause this thirst is crazy, but I keep telling myself it's temporary. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I'll be able to drink later. I just have to get through it, fill my day with productive and creative things, and I'll sip on some water and quench my thirst later. But besides that, feeling good, mental really great, feeling right. I hit arms today, yeah. But going back to the text message at the beginning, it's not that text doesn't necessarily follow this law to its full truth, at least on surface level. Personally, I constantly give out love, yet still receive hurt and hate from people. And you might think, for a lot of people, this eventually makes a person bitter. But I have this understanding that some things I did not deserve just as much as I do the things I feel like I did deserve or I had coming to me. And at the end of the day, people are just people with their own minds and their own actions that I can't control. I had this ability to take things on the chin and approach it and look at it a different way than some people. One of the questions I always ask myself is, how am I any better if I continue the energy in a cycle of hate? And that is what allows me to, like the text says, show nothing but love at the end of the day. And after all, one of us has to be the it's all love or be the bigger person. Besides, for the people I've held dear and close to my heart and have still, wronged me, hurt me, if I hate you for what you did to me, is that also not a reflection of my character just as much as it is yours? If we were so close and I think you'll always be a part of me or have a place in my heart, then if I harbor hate for you, essentially won't I be hating a part within myself? Just a thought. I urge you to be very conscious and aware of your thoughts and your actions. Eventually, everything will catch up to you, whether that's in a good way or in a bad way. I would hope that you want to be something positive, though. But even when it doesn't feel this way, like you feel you continue to stay positive, be a good person, farm a good karma, but instead you seem to have bad karma, and you time after time you seem to endure suffering or trials in return. Please don't let it break you. The easy thing to do is to let it get to you and cause you to also be a negative and bitter person. But the difficult, the immensely impressive thing to do is to remain intact and do not let those situations define you. Always turn those negative experiences into something positive, something greater, and not even necessarily for others, but for you. If you feel like the great law of karma, cause and effect, is not applying to you, then that is, that's okay. But whether you feel like you're getting the good karma return you deserve, if you are receiving that bad karma, essentially what I'm trying to say is don't feel like you deserve it and whatnot. Just at the end of the day, turn that bad karma into a lesson to better yourself, to motivate yourself into something greater. Because if you let it get to you, if you let it negate you into, I guess, a bad person or whatnot, eventually, essentially, it broke you. You don't want to let it break you no matter what. So just use it, whether it's good karma, bad karma, use it to benefit you. Learn to allow all karma to benefit you in some way. And if you, personally, one of my favorite reasons how I came up with this is I read the 12 Laws of Karma. I can't remember when I read this. I go back and read it because right now I'm currently writing about it. Because when I first read it, it was kind of crazy to me how it applied to like all my life. Like each 12 law set, like it really, I instantly applied it to my past experiences in my life. So right now I'm writing on all of them. I already read, the karmic law of cause and effect. I wrote on the law of humility, and I think the law of growth and the law of responsibility. I can't remember, but I'm writing all of them right now. So that's why I'm just refreshing everything and whatnot. But yeah, the karmic law of cause and effect. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental. Drink some water. Drink some for me. If you're watching this one, I can't drink it. Go watch some regular show with your cousins or something. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you find solace.